My God, all the governments know, even the UN advises that we should eat less animal people meat. Why less? Just forget it altogether. Just don't kill anymore humans or animal people. Then our world will become Eden again. So simple it is. Don't even follow me. Just be vegan. Then peace will come. And if we have peace, then we can be prosperous. We can have happiness for all the families, for all the children again, like in Eden's time. If we don't kill, then blood will not be spilled. Then that blood karma will not be showering soakingly on us, on even innocent children. They have to partake of this collective karma and suffer. If the parents do not live virtuously, then the children will learn the same from the parents. And the teachers in the school and the parents are the greatest influence on the children's lives, on the children's future. And if they don't make good examples, where would the children turn to learn anything good? And if the citizens are not good, then the government cannot govern. Also, the government will be fearful of their own citizens as well. And so they will just put more brutal policies on the citizens. And unfairness, injustice will be rampant in the country. And that will infect the next countries, the neighbors' lands, and the whole world. That's why our world has become like this. You can see it well. And the government leaders should know that the weather is changing drastically, and we, the world, has become victims of unprecedented, unpredictable weather and disaster everywhere. It's getting worse and worse. It's not like they don't read the news. It's not like they don't know internet information. It's not like they don't know that the reporters and all the scientists have been warning loud and clear everywhere on every newspaper or journal or internet website, everywhere. And still they do not do anything about it. They all know that meat eating, killing animal people is the main reason, scientifically speaking, the main reason for climate change, for methane gas that is hurting our world and destroying our beautiful planet and harming people worldwide.
Industrial agriculture today is one of the largest sources of water pollution in the U.S., one of the largest sources of air pollution, one of the largest sources of greenhouse gas pollution.
The world is waking up to an environmental crisis. Across the planet, we consume a staggering 65 billion animals a year. And the latest scientific research is revealing that meat production has become one of the biggest threats to our environment.
Without the Amazon forest, the life of human beings are under threat.
I don't think the general public has any idea about what's going on to produce the bacon they fry up for breakfast.
Raising animals for food is the leading cause of deforestation, and it just takes a lot of land to raise animals because it's not just the land that the animals are physically occupying, it's that you have to grow huge numbers of crops to funnel through these animals. If you think about walking down a supermarket aisle and you pick up a whole chicken from that supermarket and you put that chicken in your basket, what you should imagine is taking a 1-gallon bottle of water, twisting the cap off, and dumping it onto the floor of the supermarket, and then doing that 1,000 more times, because that's about how many gallons of water it takes to get one chicken from shell to shelf. So if we want to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, if we want to reduce the risk of the next pandemic, if we want to prevent wildlife extinction and animal cruelty, what we need to do is enjoy a more plant-based diet, and the meat experiences that we have, we can produce them without the need to raise animals.
And they don't do anything. They don't make a law about that, just to stop people from killing animal people. Then people will not kill people. It's so simple a solution. They don't even try. They just sit there eating up everything, eating up all the animal people, meat on their table, all the fish, living innocently in the ocean that have done nothing wrong to them, eating them all up, gulping them all down, and waiting for the world to be gone. The world is already burning hot, flooded and eroded everywhere. People suffering all over the world. And the governments seem like they don't do much. It's business as usual. Because they're safe in their seats, in their positions. They're paid anyway, no matter if they do good or not. But I'm burning inside my heart. Every day I look at the news. I work with my team. I have to see all that. I want to turn a blind eye. I want to keep quiet, but I can't. So may God protect me, so I can continue to do what I can and tell what I can to the people. At least this is for my God's disciples, so that they can practice harder and remind themselves of being virtuous, being good, being heaven-like on this planet, to lend some of their holy energies to help this world with me. By the grace of God, we will totally succeed.